Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. The Golden Flashes will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. From the gun, running back gets to give. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Makes the catch near the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Kent State's offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
To throw, it's Bullock. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to power their way ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. He fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going back to the ground. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Complete to start this drive. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Hicks. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the golden flashes have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the golden flashes. Didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll pitch it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll toss it to the left. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Power football with the run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 6 here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case this is the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They finished the first 2 drives with field goals. They'd love to get a little something more this time, Jesse.
I want to just keep seeing balance from them and a little better execution as they get closer to the goal line. They've got the playmakers at receiver, at running back, and they love their offensive line, David. Just got to put it all together.
And I think once you start to move the football down the field, that area of the field when you get in field goal range, you got to be a little bit more physical. So listen, still a good start. Still got the lead and an opportunity to build on it here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bullock. The sure hands, it's Perry. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Under fire. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And here comes the punt team. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man, it's Bullock. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Makes a move. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On the run, it's Hicks. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the golden flashes will punt this one away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hood. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. quarterback adapting. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys.
Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. On the ground, it's Hood. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That's caught. It's Banks. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on him.
He's going to let it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Golden Flashes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hood. Got the first down and still on his feet. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off play action. Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on first down. Right back to the well. Lots of running room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to...
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Gonna look downfield again. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. Makes a man miss.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it, looking for the first down. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Golden Flashes are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give from the gun. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
If there's time to pad the stats. Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree.